that deals percentage HP based on your max health towards these carries of NAOS Esports, and it's gonna be very, very scary as well. Great ban on the Galio. I think that's a must, just a massive must for G2 Blacklist, because you cannot give the Shen and the Akali and the Camille and then let the Galio go.
Did you see the Easter egg there? The Zalpi Easter egg? I saw a Zalpi Easter egg in the backside there a while ago. But yeah.
Ganking, creeping.
Yeah. There's an Easter egg in the NAOS HQ. But again, everybody, for NAOS Esports, what they want to do here is find a way to get that DPS on their side. They need a DPS. There's a lot of bursts already on that Akali. There's already good amount of CC from their composition, but they also need to pick up a support here. This is where the angle comes out and where they can pick up a good DPS on their side. Mirmo could definitely go for Saya is open. There's also a lot of ADCs that are open. Azeri is also open, so there's a possibility of that.
You know what's gonna be crazy? If NAOS Esports gets the Severe and the Sona again. Because this time, they have a frontline, they have a Shen, but it's still gonna be very dangerous. We saw how great at bullying G2 Blacklist was from the minute one. At level 1, they were able to secure 2 kills in the laning phase. Ezreal this time around is gonna be the adjustment for Mirmo. He is such a talented Ezreal player. The true shot barrages are gonna be coming through later on.
I always like whenever people pick up the Jax. In the CN conference, they always love picking up the Jax just because Jax is such a safe champion. If Camille is a safe champion, Jax is a safer champion to use because you don't really have a lot of ways of losing the lane, and that's why it's a safe champion. Vladimir, on the other hand, this is what they need for the late game on their composition. Even against an Akali, Vladimir has a chance to survive. Yes, Mitsuru has advantage, but how much could they do with the advantage that they have? They might be lacking on damage in the side of NAOS Esports, but they could definitely make sure that mid-game and late game, that is where they pop off.
Especially late game, right? That's where the Shen shines, the Camille shines, the Akali starts to be able to 100 to 0 a champion of G2 Blacklist, and Mirmo's Ezreal is going to be able to pop off as well with multiple items being picked up already. That was the benefit of G2 Blacklist a while ago with the Corki and the Ezreal, and this time it's going to be attempted by NAOS Esports. They have to be very careful though. Early game is so scary on the side of G2 Blacklist. They have the Lee Sin, they have the Varus, they have the Nautilus. The only champion that doesn't have crowd control is Aaron's Vladimir, but still, he can pop off with the Tides of Blood and massive damage.
Oh yeah, and now for the side of G2B, this composition could definitely find a way to just lock down everybody that could be going so aggressive. So this Lee Sin from KD would be the key for them to win this, because NAOS Esports doesn't have a lot of advantage in the early game. We're going to game 3, everybody, and we're back to square one.
The start of the game after incredible game 1s and 2s already of both of these teams, man. It's already a blast, and it's just the start of this series. Technically still just the start of this series, because you have to secure 4 wins to win in this series against each other to be able to qualify for the finals alongside with KT Roster Y. Mitsuru, of course, is gonna be in a very, very tough spot in the laning phase just because of the threat of the Lee Sin constantly ganking, constantly lurking in the laning phase. But in the bottom lane, NAOS Esports seems to be in a good position this time.
Yeah, what's really hard about the composition that G2B drafted is, yes, we talked about how Jax is just a good neutral pick for everybody, but from what we're seeing from their composition, what they can do is just make sure that this early game is going to be going in their favor, because remember, they have a Varus and they have a Lee Sin on their side, so KD really needs to do tons of work this game.
Yeah, tons of work just to be able to set the momentum up. NAOS Esports has to be very, very patient. This is the patience game. Shen only is going to be able to help out at level 5. Ooh.
Yeah, started the fight though. Body slam onto the bot side, and Draw is just going to be giving that advantage. This is what I like about the Varus against the Ezreal, because the Varus has tons of range and it's so hard to get close.
Yeah, it Ezreal things, right? Varus as well is just so good at kiting around. That's why the Varus has been very, very popular last season as well. Invade?
Oh, they're going to go for Fate. G2B at the ready. Wasn't able to get the dredge line in. Good attempt for their squad.
But good reading as well on the side of NAOS Esports, particularly Fate, just pulling the blue buff towards his side and not being hit by the dredge line as well, not allowing the blue buff to be secured as well by KD because of the dredge line didn't connect on it as well, and that fully denied the invade of G2 Blacklist.
Yeah, and now for this game, what they want to do here as much as they could, just find a way to get these early ganks, especially the level 5 ganks, once they got the Dragon's Rage and even the Stank United. That is when the fights are going to be starting, so we're really excited to see where that is going to go.
Ooh, great clearing coming in from Mitsura. Aaron trying to really chip down the HP there of Mitsura, but so far the Shroud is definitely helping. The 5-point strike is starting to hurt a little bit more, allowing this Akali to be able to clear the wave much faster and be in a good position, just in safe range within the tower, and just waiting for the wave to connect again.
Yep. Now for this start of the fight, G2B would just want to find a chance. That's why they're pulling back all their minions. They're letting it crash to the towers, and once it crashes, that is going to be bouncing back to their lane. That's opportunities for KD to go for the gank.
Mitsura just clearing out the way once more. No ganks happening on either side, but level 5 is unlocked this time around for Fate, so maybe he can actually tell his allies to start being aggressive now.
Oh, KD gets the push back. Dragon Shot is going to be there. They have to stand united. Safeguard is going to be used, but Aaron
oh no!
Go for the fight right here onto the backline. They're gonna go for the ADC. That's a Chains of Corruption to get the kill. Here comes Instant to go for the save. Aaron was able to flash away. No kills just yet from this side, but NAOS is not getting any because that exhaust is just gonna hurt. Margot might get killed here. That piercing arrow was not able to hit, but that kill KD goes in, and that's 2 kills for G2B.
That's a lot, and it's still not done.
Bit too late though. They're gonna go for it. True shot. Barrage not gonna hit. Calm tries to go for it. 3 kills already for the side of G2B. Calm is gonna be next. Nobody's here to help him out. That's going to be a Sonic Wave going to be able to hit. No more. Low HP. Sonic Wave safeguard for them to get the kill.
And a glorious start by G2 Blacklist through a gank in the bottom lane and just getting the proper target selection. Draw rather, getting the flash in onto Mirmo and making sure that they get the kill from the start of this fight. Let's check this replay out because the Shed was already used, but onto Margot. They actually thought that he was gonna be the target, but they were so wrong. It's the Ezreal, and you mentioned it a while ago as well. The exhaust definitely was a big blunder towards this Akali. He wasn't able to burst anyone down. Golden Kite didn't take any damage. He took like 2 bars only.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do with this composition from G2B. This early game is going to be in their favor because the amount of damage that they can deal, especially with the Lee Sin on their side, is going to be a lot more. And now, they're going to go for the punish. KD goes in, Dragon's Rage is going to be used, push back. And this objective is definitely going to go for G2B.
Very standard on the side of G2 Blacklist since they have the early game composition designed for that as well.
Yeah, going to be hard though. Now C-Sport still wants to go for the fight. Draw is going to be their target. Not a lot of damage. They already used the Arcane Shift. They can't even go for the kill, but that's going to be kill on KD. Too much damage from Golden Kite, and that's going to be Fate going into the Stank United. Midsona is going to go back, and this might be the turnaround that they're looking for. Second flip is going to be there, and this is going to be Golden Kite next, and that is the turnaround. Golden Kite was able to flash away, but this Dragon is going to go for NAOS.
Yes, they have to take it. They have to really bank on the late game scaling and make sure that G2 Blacklist is not getting too much gold away from them because 6 kills is already high. The tower is already unlocked without a rift held. Why? Because Calm has to go towards the bottom lane just to be able to help out, and he did it twice. Calm wasn't involved with anything. He was just busy split pushing in the top lane, securing those plays, securing the tower, because everyone else was already doing their job.
They're leaving Carl alone. This is not going to be a good indication for the squad. Fate. That charge knocks up. He's going to be dead here. Aaron's just going to go for it. Ties of blood. Not enough to go for the kill. Flash from Aaron goes in. Oh no, that Hemo Plague is going to kill him for sure, and he's going to be dead.
No shield. It was already on cooldown. KD's here!
Oh, KD goes in for the Flash Dragon's Rage, and that's going to be a kill. Goes out for the Flash. Margot's not going to survive this, and G2B is taking over.
Taking over and controlling the entire map. Not only the bottom lane and the mid lane, but the top lane as well because of the split push coming in from Carl, and this tower as well is going to be unlocked. 6.5 minutes. Three towers, man. 3 towers destroyed by G2 Blacklist.
3 towers, 9 kills. Big advantage for G2B. This is G2B that we expect. The early game is their playground, and that is what you expect from them whenever KD plays the Lee Sin. He just plays it. 4 kills, 4-1-4 on a Vladimir.
Oof.
And that is a good redemption for Aaron.
Yes, that's what he wants, that's what he needs, and that's what he will get as well. And he's already starting to be a big, massive problem here for NAOS Esports. The AoE damage is increasing on the side of G2 Blacklist. And NAOS Esports, we saw the attempts of Mitsura, we saw the attempts of Mirmo trying to pop off, trying to get those kills, but simply not enough. It's simply not the time yet. That's the blunder of this composition of NAOS Esports.
Yeah, that's so hard. What's so hard about this composition is because they don't really have items yet, so they shouldn't be taking any fights. But G2B has been forcing the fights in their faces every time, and they have to react. And now Esports reacts accordingly. But what happens is they're just falling in the hands of G2B, and this is what they want.
Yep, they want to just continue bullying NAOS Esports. They want to continue securing the kills, forcing fights, especially when there is an objective to be checked out. NAOS Esports were very fortunate to be able to get the dragon, but the next dragons are going to be very, very difficult for them to be able to secure just because of the amount of lead that G2 Blacklist already has acquired. Essence Reaver already picked up here by Golden Kite. Not really a whole lot since he hasn't been able to get any kills, but it's fine. It's okay because he's still ahead compared to Mirmo just because of the amount of assists that he has secured and the amount of turrets that G2 Blacklist has secured as well.
Yeah, G2 Blacklist is just looking for more here, looking for anything. The jungle, they're clearing it for themselves in order for them to just push through. They want to get as much kills as they can, but G2B, haha, they're choking NAOS Esports, and they have them on a chokehold. They can't even find any resources now.
Ooh, man, this is tough. This is tough for NAOS Esports. The chokehold definitely is working. They're not being allowed to maneuver that much as they wanted to. Mitsura is still gonna be fine. I actually thought they are just gonna be following it up, but they don't. They go towards the bottom lane, tries to secure another tower. Cat's gonna be used.
Yeah, goes for the top side though. Fate is gonna go for Carl. They're gonna be slowing him down. It's gonna be a kill that they would want to go for. The counter strike was enough. They just slowed them down, and with that honey fruit, they're not gonna be able to get this kill. Yes, they would! But the tower in the bot side already has fallen.
It took so much time. And as Esports, again, losing a tower is gonna be big. Katie's gonna be in the area as well.
He's gonna get the kill and calm here. He needs to go for the execute if ever he wants to, and that's gonna be it.
Okay. At least an execute was there for NAOS Esports. Good for them. But G2 Blacklist definitely hunting them every single time. Every single time there is an objective, every single time there is a turret that is going to be targeted here by G2 Blacklist, they take it without hesitation, but also they force fights. They are baiting, they are taunting NAOS Esports to try desperately to defend those structures. But if they don't, they're just going to be taking it and says thank you along the way.
Yeah, and remember, they're fighting on a timer here. That's why G2B is just finding as much as they can, choking NAOS out of the resources because they don't want that Ezreal and even that Akali to get the items that they need because they are going to be deadly for sure. Right here, they want to just stop that from happening, and that's why they're taking over the early game as much as they can.
Yeah, taking the second dragon as well, denying the soul point of NAOS Esports or any way to secure the dragon soul. G2 Blacklist has been very methodical in the early game, very aggressive, but also very, very safe in delivering those kills towards NAOS Esports. Only 4 has been secured so far, and it's because of just one overextension by G2 Blacklist. One mistake that Mitsura was able to actually pop off, but it's still not enough for them to bounce back.
7k gold lead, too far away, no towers, or rather, one tower has been taken down by NAOS Esports on the bot side, but nothing just yet. Or rather, yeah, there's no towers yet that they have been taken over, so this is going to be going good for their side. 4-0. And that's really bad. They can't even take any space for themselves. But G2B looking to fight this. They don't know that there was a war there, but at least they were able to survive.
I like that you mentioned that there's no structure secured just yet. Because if NAOS Esports finds a way to bounce back, win a fight, those structures are going to be going down, and those structures are going to be going down fast, and they don't want that to happen. There is still a comeback potential for NAOS Esports.
Yeah, Carl again going to be a target for sure. You still have the counter strike here, waiting for the right timing. Carl fighting against one. He's going to try to get the kill on Calm as fast as they can, but no, it's not going to work. NAOS gets one. Right now, G2B is going to get a tower out of that kill.
Again, just a tower being secured by G2 Blacklist. And again, just so much time being bought by Carl as everyone from NAOS Esports is desperately trying to secure a kill towards him.
Yep, KD would want to go for this. Doesn't have any vision. Shen is going to be there. They go for Body Slam. KD is going to be their target. They want to go for the shutdown gold, and they get it.
No reaction, though, coming in from G2 Blacklist. They don't have any objectives to take just yet.
First tower taken for their side, but let's take a look at the replay again.
Just a great demonstration, actually, of NAOS Esports telling G2 Blacklist to still respect them and not be too cocky. Because the Baron actually spawned up the minute that KD went into the bottom lane. The second that he died, it could have been an opportunity for G2 Blacklist to actually force a Baron fight.
Yeah, and G2B, 5k gold lead. That 7k just went down just because of the shutdown gold that they gave there. They now need to take it slow. And NAOS now recognizes that. A bit too late, but at least they were able to recognize that they would just need to take it slow and wait for their carries to pop off, wait for their item breakpoints before they try to start the fight again.
Yeah, Muto Mana already completed. Riftmaker as well. Infinity Orb. NAOS Esports, it should spot them out, trying to take the Baron. Are they gonna turn?
Yeah, still don't have any vision here. They already have a ward, that's good. Now they are just gonna be waiting for this Baron to get taken down. It's a good thing that they backed away.
Yeah, G2 Blacklist definitely is feeling the pressure now. Especially that it is 13 minutes into the game. Now Esports is slowly bouncing back, slowly scaling as well.
Yeah, item advantage for Carl though, but the precision protocol damage is going to be enough for the Mitcher. Enchant is going to go for it. And the taunt again, Carl falls down.
Baron!
And that Baron is going to be taken over. And that's very smart. They're just going to go for it. The damage is going to be there. That's a lot of damage from their side. They might be able to take it 1-5 damage and 1-5 HP. They're going to be taking this. This Baron's going to fall through the side. And that is going to be secure. And they are going to go for more. They're going to go for KD. Fake gets it. And Draw is going to be next. Their Baron is no more. And if they get this kill, no Baron is going to be secured. Yes, they secured it, but they don't get any value out of that Baron.
No value! It's NAOS Esports that's actually going to be the one to get the value from the Baron because everyone is dead and they're going to be getting the structures. It was a great bait coming in from Carl, baiting out the Stand United. However, he died too fast and NAOS Esports did such an incredible job installing the members.
Wow.
It's not only Carl that can stall out the members of NAOS Esports. NAOS Esports can also stall the Baron taking, and we're about to see a replay of that as well. Take a look at Margo and Mirmo and how they were able to outplay the members of G2 Blacklist because Mitsura got bursted out. It's up to them. The last two remaining members here on the side of NAOS Esports, the body slam. Yes, the Baron has been secured, but a stasis with literally 1 HP. Margo survived and Mirmo popped off.
Yeah, time's ticking though. Even though they got the Baron, they weren't able to find any value out of that just because they're not able to get the kill. Now, NAOS wants to cancel that from happening. They're still going for the fight though. NAOS Esports still backing away. This Baron is now going to find its value because they're going to push the mid lane. And that's what it's going to work for. NAOS tried their best to hold off on that Baron buff. Right now, their time is enough for them to take down this tower. Inhibitor turret is going to be taken down. 2 people are going to defend this tower. And now with the Nexus shields, is that going to be enough? They're going to flash in. Cobb is going to have to get a hit. And now Esports is just going to try their best. G2B would want to finish it. And with this, it's not yet done. Nexus shields are there. Carl is here to finish it off. And this Baron is enough.
And the game is going to be over as well as G2 Blacklist that becomes the victor. As NAOS Esports gets caught in a team fight that they are not ready just yet. Especially with the Baron still on the hands here of G2 Blacklist. This is the new Baron already. It's not completely removed. You still have the benefits of it as well. Just